Hi guys! So today, as you can tell, we're going to do a makeup transformation inspired by snow on half of our face at least. Inspired by the movie Frozen, but with a crazy twist. If you haven't seen the movie Frozen, basically it's two sisters. One of them freezes things and one of them just loves guys and chocolate, and I relate to them both. But Anna gets half of her body frozen by her sister, Elsa. They're two beautiful princesses, very cute Disney movie, and I thought I would put a crazy, creepy twist where Anna has half of her face freezing up with snowflakes, and it's gonna be so good. I hope. We'll just have to see. So first of all, we're gonna get our hair in a ponytail and take the end of our ponytail and then bobby pin it. And then take our bangs and bobby pin it to the very, very end of the ponytail. So it's flat on our head. Now I'm going to start off a little bit differently where I do the eyeshadow first, getting my eyeshadow primer and putting that on one side of my face. I also put it on the bottom eyelid and the crease of my nose. I thought I would do a magenta eyeshadow color that reminds me of Anna. Two different ones, a lighter one and a darker one. With the fluffy eyeshadow brush, I'm taking the lighter one, then the darker color, and then put that more towards our eyelash line and then blend it out towards the lighter magenta eyeshadow. This is going to be the beauty makeup side of Anna. I'm doing the eyeshadow first before the rest of the makeup so that it doesn't leave fallout on the rest of our face. Now I'm just getting my favorite foundation, Revlon's 24-Hour Color Stay, and dotting that everywhere. We don't need to do it all the way down our chest because we're going to put on that cloak later that Anna wears. Then I'm getting a beauty blender and blending that into my skin to make it more dewy and natural and like young looking, kind of like Anna, just on half of our face. And this is such a good foundation. I am basically using the same products that I use in my everyday makeup, so you're getting a 2-for-1 in this video. Especially because the other half of the face I cannot wait to show you. Now that foundation is blended into half of our face, it's time to take care of these eye bags. I've got some major dark circles from Insomnia, so I'm using my absolute favorite concealer palette from Sonia Kashuk. Has a salmony peach cream, and it is so great to put on top of your dark circles. It like makes them disappear. It's a magic trick. Then I'm taking a mixture of this green concealer from the palette and the flesh tone one, mixing it together with my fingers and tapping that on my nose. Some a little bit on my forehead and just blending that all with the Beauty Blender. Then taking that skin tone concealer from the palette and putting it on my blemishes and blending it even more with the Beauty Blender. Then I'm taking this magical highlighting concealer, the Instant Age Rewind one, in a shade that is lighter than my natural skin color, and doing a highlighter under my eye, on the bridge of my nose, and some on my forehead. Then blending all that together with the Beauty Blender. I know it's a lot of concealer steps, but trust me, they look good together. Now I'm just going to set all that with the setting powder. This one is the bareMinerals one that I've been talking about in previous videos. Now I'm just taking this very, very dark magenta. What I basically did is, I wish I showed you, but if you take an eyedropper, any type of like red eye reducer eyedropper inside of your eyeshadows, do one little drop and then it's going to make it more pigmented and darker. Place that on your eyelid, just in the area where I'm showing you here. And it's going to be so much more pigmented, and you're going to wait for that to completely dry because you cannot blend it while it's wet. So while the eyeshadow is drying, I'm going to do my brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. If you do not have this because it's so expensive, I would suggest the NYX Brow Powder Kit. But we're just going to fill in the bald spots on our eyebrow hairs just whatever way your eyebrows naturally lay. We don't want to like draw on some crazy cartoon ones because luckily Anna and Elsa do not have some crazy thin Barbie-like eyebrows. Now is the time to blend out that darker magenta color with a blending eyeshadow brush. And you're going to bring it down to your lower lash line and blend it to the corner. Then taking a pencil brush and getting a turquoise sparkly color. This one is from Crown Brush's Blizzard palette, which is one of my absolute favorite makeup palettes for special effects type transformation ideas. And just doing that on the inner corner of your eye. Then taking a coal black eyeliner and doing a winged eyeliner look, and then doing it all around the seams of your eye, just all the way around it. This is just going to be the base for some false lashes later. Taking a white eyeliner pencil and doing the waterline of our eye. Of course, if you have a child, you do not have to do this eyeliner or most of the eye makeup if you don't want to. Now it's time to do the very cute freckles that Anna sports. I'm taking an alcohol palette. If you are doing this on a child, please do not use this palette on them because it could be strong, the fumes of the alcohols. But I'm mixing 2 or 3 different brown colors to make a freckle that looks like what my natural freckles would look like, or Anna's. On your nose and your cheekbones, every time you dot a freckle with a very thin paintbrush, tap it with your fingers to blend it in and make it look more natural. Once those cute freckles are done, I'm taking Benefit's Hoola Bronzer because it has the perfect taupe color for natural shadows. And it's not straight brown, putting it as a contour on our nose. Then I'm taking a huge fan brush with that bronzer and then doing on my cheekbones and under my chin. Now it's time to do the blush, and I'm doing 2 blush colors this time. They are both by Tarte. One is my absolute favorites and the other one is just as great. Tarte's Captivating is the lightest. We're going to start with that first as an all-over dusting. And then we are taking Tarte's Charisma as a darker one in the middle, just to have it more brighter in the center with a little hint of gold sparkle from this blush color. And then I'm taking this black sparkly color from the Crown Brushes Blizzard palette and using that as a light smoky eye effect in between the black eyeliner and the magenta eyeshadow. I am getting the Makeup Forever Flash palette, one of my all-time favorites, and getting the white color with a fluffy paintbrush and painting around the socket of my eye, the crease of my nose, and my lips. These are going to be everywhere where there is creases and where the aqua paint would crease and smear everywhere. Then dust that with the finishing powder. I am using Tarte Smooth Operator Powder. It is one of my favorite no color powders. Now it's time to move on to the aqua paints. If you saw my last makeup transformation, these steps might look familiar. We are using Wolf Brothers aqua paints in white. You want to paint with a sponge. This is a damp disposable sponge, and doing dash marks across our face from the transition of this frozen side to Anna's regular side, then patting that all over your cheek, just like if Jack Frost kissed you on the cheek and it went terribly wrong. Markings of like snowflakes towards your chin or across your temples, whatever you want to do. You can make this as cool and whimsical as you want. Doing this on your ear and down your neck. You don't have to do this all the way down your neck because like I said before, we're going to put a cloak on. You might want to get a thinner paintbrush with the white paint and make detailed marks of snowflakes going into the other side of your face. That sounds gory, but it's not, till you see later. It's gonna kind of look like a snowball just smashed into the side of your face and exploded into snowflakes, which sounds magical and cool in my opinion. Now, getting my Makeup Forever Flash palette, I mixed this teal color and the blue color from it and made my own color to match the aqua paint that I'm trying to color match this with so that it will blend nicely. Again, you want to use creams in the creases of your face, in my opinion, and aquas on the flatter surfaces. And on your lips, as I was putting this on my lips, I decided to use a blue lipstick instead. This one's by Muy Linda. And then on the other side, I'm using a brand new Tarte lipstick, an Amazonian clay one. It's my favorite in the color Tulip. Sounds adorable. It's a very cute color and it reminds me of Anna and her natural lips in the movie Frozen. Then getting the aqua paint with a disposable damp sponge in the blue and tapping that over the white. We had this white base on first because if you put the blue on your direct skin, it won't show up as pretty as it does with the white base. Of course, you're going to do that all over where you have the white and on your cheeks, your ears, and a little bit on that neck area. Now time for the fun part. I don't know about you, but when I was in elementary school, I had so much fun making snowflakes out of paper. Now it's time to make them out of paint. I am getting a fan brush and the white cream Makeup Forever palette again and making snowflakes. You can make them as detailed and intricate as you want. Freehand them, have fun with this. If you want to do stencils, you can, but it's kind of hard to find snowflake stencils for some reason I found in the winter time than I thought here in California. Or you can make your own, which is even harder, I think, than drawing them just directly on your face. Making a huge, crazy one on the side of my cheek, like sprouting from near my ear, a very tiny one near the top of my eyebrow, another snowflake near the corner of my nose, then extending part of one out towards my chin, another one's near my nose. Now it's time to get a matte blue eyeshadow with a thin eyeshadow brush because we are going to fill in our other eyebrow, but this time it's going to be with blue. Like I said before, don't get crazy. You do not want angry looking eyebrows on Anna. Then taking that same blue and we're going to do some definition with the big fluffy eyeshadow brush on our eyelids. You can make more snowflakes where you think they need to go and have fun with it. Getting more darker eyeshadows of teal to define my eyes. Especially a darker blue color to match my lips a little bit so that it gives my eyes more depth since the other eye is so pink and bold. And taking that dark blue eyeshadow and making blue around snowflake areas on the apple of our cheek and give the face so much more definition and make the snowflakes pop out more. Now I'm just taking the fan brush with the white cream makeup and doing dots of everywhere of little frost pieces, so that it gives the snowflakes more texture so that when it's sprouting and spreading across her face, it looks more cool with the white against the skin tone. Getting a very thin paintbrush in the white and just doing detail throughout all of the snowflake ends. Getting a frosty white eyeshadow and doing it on the inside of the blue lipstick side. And then on the other side, I'm getting this gold shadow, which is from the Fuego palette of the Crown Brush series. Now it's time to curl them lashes and prep them for some big fancy lashes. Of course, if you're doing this on the child, you definitely do not need to do this. I would highly suggest not to, unless like your toddler and tiaras type stage of child. Even then, I would skip it. And then I got this amazing false eyelash set that I found at Target by Eyeliner. One of the eyelashes that's gonna go on my right side of my face, but your left, I painted with white paint, getting a stippling sponge with the white cream makeup and doing frost bits all over that side of the frozen face of Anna. And it gives it more a better transition to her skin tone side. Now that glue should be nice and tacky enough to paste onto your eyelid. These are so gorgeous. It definitely feels like you have some sort of hat on top of your eyeball. Like the brim of it can maybe flutter on top of your cheek. Getting that fan brush with the white paint and then painting my eyelashes so they don't look like black eyelashes on top of white false eyelashes. And then getting that stippling brush with the white and doing bottom lash marks. Since I can't really paint my bottom lashes white that well for some reason, you could paint some false ones. Now it's time to get that other false eyelash and put some duo eyelash glue on that. Wait for the glue to get tacky and just stick them right on there. Speaking of false lashes, I'm going to show you my absolute favorite mascara. This is Maybelline the Falsies. I'm just doing this so that they transition into the falsies better and definitely for those bottom lashes. But now that we're done with the makeup, it's time to put on our cloak. I actually made this with one of my friends, Chelsea, from the last video that I uploaded here. We made it out of material that we found on sale at Joann's, Sharpies of all things, hot glue guns, and next I'm prepping my hair with the stocking, used as a ghetto wig cap. And then I'm going to get this amazing wig that I found on Amazon. It has the white stripe that Anna has of where she's frozen, and it's definitely on the correct side of the frozen side of my face. I don't know how it would look like if I ever dyed my hair like the strawberry blonde slash ginger that Anna's sporting. And you could stop here, especially if you're doing a child. If you want to make this more creepier, I would not do this. If you're doing this makeup on a kid, I am going to put in a fake frozen eyeball contact, like one of those whiteout ones. On the frozen side of my face, this one's gridded and from Pink Paradise, so I could see through it, and it is my prescription. It is so awesome. And now that the creepy eye is in, we are completed with our makeup transformation of Anna being half frozen. I hope you guys like my very creepy, weird twist on Disney's Frozen with Anna. You guys have been requesting me for so long to do an Anna makeup transformation, and I wanted to do something, of course, creepy and cool with it. Leave me a comment down below on any other makeup transformations you want me to do for the winter or Christmas time. And now it is time to take this off. Unfortunately, it was so sad to take this off because I think this was absolutely one of my all-time favorite makeup transformations to do for you guys. I don't know why, I just love it. I love things that are cute and creepy. I think that is why. I wish I could go about town, but I do these very late at night because it is cooler and all the lamps are hot when I'm setting up these videos. Not complaining, it is so much fun. Taking this off was a breeze, but I'm sure I'm going to have blue in my hair stuck still tomorrow. I used Tarte's makeup remover wipes and some baby wipes. A lot of Tarte products in these videos because it is my all-time favorite makeup brand. It's one of the few ones that do not irritate my sensitive skin. And they have great holiday products out there for you all. But thank you guys, as always, so much for watching and all the inspiration that you guys give me. I cannot wait to make more of these. All the products I use in this video will be listed down below in the description box. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye.